It has devastating effects. Prior to this time, there were 4 warnings that it was going to rain. And we saw those 4 warnings. The question is, what did the authorities do? In Lagos, for instance, I keep speaking up for my people in Ijede. Okeletu, those axes, Iberibe. Where are the drainage facilities? There's a video making the round about even somewhere that was newly constructed that the drainage were falling apart. So the question we should ask is, yes, Commissioner Tokunbo, you're doing your very best, which we acknowledge sometimes, but we also will say you can do a lot more. Where are the drainages? We can blame people all we want that, their malfeasance is also a problem and their activities, environmental activities like throwing dirt in the drainage ways and things like that. But where's the drainage system? Where's the city planning? Even in the eyebrow urban areas, where are the planners? So we need a holistic review of the environment. I'll give you an instance. Around Kayode Abrahams, for a couple of weeks, they said they blocked a particular channel. That place was always flooded until they opened that channel. We thank God it's not the case of the Lagdo Dam any longer. But it is just man's response to nature. So what are we doing as regards that? And I think that's the big question. So we're having another flooding alert in 19 states of the Federation. I hope we will not come here and tell stories afterwards. Secondly, I want to talk about this housing project. I'm really excited because we have a very big housing deficit in the country. In fact, I was listening to a real estate expert churn out a report that was talking about the fact that in Lagos alone, we've got close to 3 billion or more than 3 million housing deficit. So when I see blocks being built, I'm excited. And in fact, that real estate report was talking about that you need over 200,000 units in Lagos, but we build less than 100,000 units, even with all the things the developers are doing. It was that report that shocked me so much when he said, over the biggest developer in this country, the best they'll do is they'll do less than 300-400 units. But the question we should ask is, where are the homes? They are building. It's not being completed. I don't believe in celebrating things that have not been completed. They are building. Aspiration. They are doing it. Has it been completed? Because when I saw the Kasani there, I know that's not been completed yet. Because this was part of the residents they pledged to the girls that did well. And the 150,000 jobs, where are the empirical facts to the jobs? Where were these jobs created in the north? Who were the beneficiaries of these jobs? Were they direct or indirect jobs? I don't just like when it comes to data, when people just give postulations. In God I trust. Every other thing is data and empirical proof. So I want to see a peer review on the job numbers, and that's why I have constantly called for NBS, Nigeria Bureau of Statistics, to release monthly job numbers so we even know how much we're creating. This could be exit data from companies. How many are they employing? And probably we can even look for a methodology to aggregate creation in the informal sector, which is a very naughty part. So, in as much as I'm happy, I want to see the data. I don't just want it to be political narrative and political posturing. Where is the data of the 150,000 jobs created? Where are the beneficiaries? Where's the breakdown of the data sets for all of this work we're doing? So we have empirical facts.